This is Love Life Horoscope Tarot for Aquarius from October 9th to October 12th, 2021. Let's get to it. What do we got going on for you in the next 4 days? Six of Wands? Temperance? And the Hangman. Two major arcana cards. You're coming into this off some sort of victory here. Like you are in a good energy. And there's somebody that's on your mind. Temperance is soulmate energy. There's someone that you are attracting. But you know you can't make a move on them quite yet. There's something here that you are still attached to. Some sort of like you know what you need to do, but it's like you see the road ahead of you. You know it's there, but you're attached to some sort of support system that doesn't serve you anymore, and you know that you're kind of looking to free yourself of it, so that you can make. It's like you need to do that because you want to be with somebody that you feel very connected to. You are coming off a major win here. Let's clarify this Hangman energy. We got kindliness and agreements. Yeah, it's like you're stuck in an agreement and you want to be kind to someone. So there's definitely an element of a third party that you're still dealing with. Someone that you're connected to, someone that you don't want to let down, but you know it's not serving you. You're attached to some sort of agreement that you made. But what's motivating you is this connection that you want. You can't make a move on it quite yet. Before we get to the random love generated questions, because that's a major thing that's motivating you, is this soul connection you have to somebody. You feel something unusual towards somebody, but you're still hanging on to something that you know doesn't serve you. Before we get to the random love generated questions, what are you still hanging on to? Justice. Eight of Cups. And the Page of Swords. Yeah. You know, it's an agreement. It could be a contract that you're in with somebody. It's like 11:34. Who's texting me now? You want to be fair to this, to something that isn't fulfilling you. You know you have to leave. This could be some sort of legal issue. It's keeping you in a place that doesn't fulfill you. Let's clarify this justice energy. Equilibrium. Oh, this card. Trust. I'm getting the sense that you have somebody you care about, and you know that if you leave them, then their lives are dependent on this connection you have with them. They trust that you won't leave them. You're tied to a third connection that's getting in the way of your soul connection. But you can't leave it because this third connection trusts you, and I feel that you feel you'd let them down if you left. You're stuck. Let's get to the random love generated questions and see if they find an answer here for you something to hold on to, something that will free yourself of what you're stuck to. First question, what does your love interest think of most often when they think of you? Six of Swords, Five of Swords, and then they have Cups. There was a miscommunication here with this person in the past. They don't understand that you're acting in the way of, you're trying to be virtuous. You're trying to be honorable. They see you as, from their perspective, it's like they're willing to put everything on the line, or they were, and there was miscommunication because they don't know what you're tied to. They don't know that you have an emotional involvement to not hurt somebody else, to keep someone else from falling. So the way they view you is that they feel that they would have done more for this connection, but they don't understand your point of view. They don't understand why you didn't give more to this connection when they would have. Right? Let's clarify this Five of Swords, this misunderstanding. For them, ostentation. For you, hospitality. Yeah, you're trying to take care of somebody. I feel a lot of good energy from you. You're trying to do right by somebody else. But the way this love interest views whatever you're doing is that it's ostentatious. It's not something that you really need to do. It's almost like you're trying to do it just to be a good person. You know, it's just to be perfect. That kind of sense. It's like you're doing more than you need to do. They view whatever miscommunication there was as ostentatious. They're blaming you. So what they think about most often is this miscommunication. What surprises lay in store for you in the next few days regarding this connection with this love interest? Five of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands. You're making a decision here to go towards them, but then what's going to surprise you is that you're too hung up. Like you can't follow through on this decision that you're making. You're leaving them out in the cold. Like I have empathy for you. Everyone has those people in their life that need help, right? And it's hard putting yourself first. But this connection that you want with this love interest, it's suffering as a result. What is this decision that you're making and then you're going back from? For them, power. For you, prudence. Yeah, you feel like a powerful need to make a decision. You're going to go for something, but then you start thinking about the future and what this future would mean for this person that you're leaving behind. It's like you leaving somebody. I feel this is a codependent relationship. You know, their codependence is that they need you. Your codependence is that you want to do right. You don't want to be at fault of someone else hurting. So you're dependent on them not hurting. And that's what stops you. It's you start thinking about the future and what that could mean for this person that you know that is keeping you back, keeping you stuck. Next question. Is there anything you could do to help this connection with this love interest, with this soulmate? Four of Pentacles, Strength, and the Emperor. There's a rule that you need to put in place that hasn't been put in place yet. You know that this love interest, they can't do anything on their end. It's It's kind of like they already put things on the line before, and they're not going to do it a second time. You need to put in a rule, like some sort of definite rule on your end, and I feel it's to do with this person, this third party that is dependent on. Some sort of rule needs to be put in place so that you can create strength with this love interest, and this has to come from your end. You have to put strength back into this connection with this person that you feel this emotional tie to, this soul tie to. This love interest, they can't do anything in terms of that. This has to come from your end. Let's clarify this emperor, this rule. Conquest. Conversation. Yeah, you need to let this third party know that you want to have this connection with somebody else. And in order to do that, there has to be a rule put in place for you to put strength into this connection that you want. In the extended, we'll look into what's the biggest obstacle that's coming between you and your love interest in the present. That should be interesting. We'll ask, what message does the love interest have for you? What do you need to watch out for at this time in the next 4 days? And we'll ask, what is your love interest looking for from this connection? That should be an insight onto this strength card. How do you make this connection stronger? By knowing what they want. The link for the extended is down below. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you the best of your choices. Much love.